The discourse centers on Diddy's pending prosecution, which has been adjourned to New Jersey subsequent to the acquisition of crucial evidence. Allegations abound in the case that Diddy directed a glance at a 16-year-old girl in 1990. The individual on behalf of the plaintiff, Liza Garner, has acquired additional crucial evidence through her attorney, Tyrone Blackburn, during the course of her investigation. The woman's acquisition of new evidence is the subject of the action, as elaborated in a letter to the magistrate. The plaintiff and author have been provided with information by multiple witnesses that clarifies the timeline and provides additional context for the plaintiff's claims. The photographs of the plaintiff and Aaron Hall that the first and second witnesses, who defended Hall, obtained on the day of the assault were taken a few hours after he blinked the plaintiff. Additionally, they verified that the plaintiff, who is 16 years old, experienced a blank at an MCA event in New York City, dined in New York City, and was subsequently transported to New Jersey, where the blank transpired. The modification to the venue does not specify how this modification will affect the timeline of the case. According to reports, Diddy Blank's accuser is transferring the prosecution to a different jurisdiction subsequent to acquiring crucial evidence. In an additional development concerning the litigation arising from accusations that he averted his gaze from the girl in 1990, it is now anticipated that the plaintiff will relocate from New Jersey to New Jersey. The relocation is an immediate consequence of the woman discovering additional evidence. A lawsuit was initiated in November 2023 by an unidentified woman who accused Sean Combs of blanking her. She claimed that Aaron Hall, who allegedly assaulted her and her companion in his apartment in 1990, was present with Combs. In the lawsuit filed by Jane Doe, the judge asserts that Combs forced her and her friend to have a blank with him and Aaron Hall at a later time. However, Hall entered the room and pinned Doe down, compelling her to have a blank with him as well. A Diddy spokesman stated that the allegations of misconduct against him that date back more than 3 decades and that surfaced at the 11th hour at his father's behest are categorically denied and rejected by Diddy. Tyrone, an individual representing a Blackburn woman, provided a description of a photograph depicting 2 youthful women who appeared to be younger than their true ages. The attorney asserted that the girls resembled awestruck 12-year-olds in their innocent and joyful countenances. Moments prior to the blanking, the photograph purportedly captures 1 woman, 1 child, and an additional child on the opposite side. While the parents did not adopt provocative or explicit attire, they were attired in an unassuming fashion that obstructed visibility for others. The parents were attired as extras from a Full House episode or Family Matters special, while the children in the photograph resembled infants. The lawsuit filed by the unidentified woman asserts that she was coerced by Diddy's father into having an empty session with him and Aaron Hall. However, further details regarding the matter are provided by the evidence presented by Tyrone and the attorney for the Blackburn woman. The allegations that rapper Tiesto and his associates, Universal Music Group, UMG, and MCA, supplied alcohol to young artists are discussed in the text. According to the author, these gatherings served as a means of complementary publicity, which bolstered the industry and enticed artists. Additionally, the author emphasizes the honey trap that the groups constructed, which enabled them to generate revenue and advance their own way of life. The author posits that an association with the record industry should be avoided by the UMG and MCA, given their alleged investments in a contemporary pyramid scheme. Should these allegations be verified, it is plausible that they provided financial support for malicious activities and accusations. The author contends that the group ought to have been informed of the situation and cognizant of its ignorance. The text also indicates that a significant number of party attendees were employees of Universal Music Group and MCA, which implies that they ought to have been informed. The author concludes by stating that Diddy will likely be devoured by the jury, but he must first concentrate on the criminal allegations. Readers are encouraged to contribute their insights in the comments section, as suggested by the author. The text concludes by emphasizing the gravity of the accusations levied against Tiesto and his associates and the urgency with which action must be taken to rectify the situation.